Hello there, my name is Mr. Everest, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to sign up for your Canvas-linked MyMathLab class, where you're going to be doing 80% of your work online through our Canvas class, but through MyMathLab. It is a Canvas-linked MyMathLab course. You must sign up for this course through our Canvas class. So the first thing that you need to do is navigate to the my.citruscollege.edu website that my cursor is moving back and forth underneath it, and you need to go to the Canvas class. And the Canvas link right here, this tile, may or may not be visible. If it's not, just type in Canvas in the search engine area here. By clicking the magnifying glass, that tile should show up. So once you do that, click on the Canvas Learning Management System tile, and all the courses that you're enrolled in the Spring 2025 semester should show up. This is showing my courses from winter that I just finished, my pre-calculus and trigonometry, and then the 6 different courses I'm teaching this spring. I've got 25-unit load. The class you're in is the fully online Asynchronous Math 160 Math for Every Living course, CRN 35428. I'm going to click on that tile, and that's the tile you would be clicking on to get into our Canvas class. You really need to read through all of this. There's lots and lots of resources here for you to help you to do really well in the course. But as far as signing up for MyMathLab, which you have to get going on, you'll see if you click on the syllabus button, you would see a bunch of assignments that are going to be coming up in the next week. The first thing you have to do is to sign up for your MyMathLab class that's Canvas linked. MyMathLab is a Pearson product, and so you're going to be clicking this Access Pearson button. If I did that, though, it would look like the view from an instructor. So I'm going to click the View as Student link up here, and you'll see a magenta-colored box that shows we're in Student View. So this is what it would look like for you as the student. So once you do that, once you log in to our class, you'll see it like this. The website will appear like this, and you click the Access Pearson link, and you're going to have a yellow button here to click, this kind of orangey button where you click Open Pearson, and it's going to prompt you to either log into a Pearson account if you already have one, to link your accounts. Now, you may have a Pearson account from high school, but you need a collegiate level Pearson course. So only unless you've already taken some classes like maybe in my econ lab or in my nursing lab, might you already have a collegiate Pearson account. You're really welcome to see if you do by putting what you think is your Pearson username and password here. And if you can't remember it, you can retrieve it here. So most of you are going to be starting this for the very first time. So you'll be clicking this Create an Account down here. So when I do this, I just make up some email addresses of hypothetical students. I'm just going to type in here, Trisha Connor at AOL.com. And I have no idea if anybody by that name already has signed up for a MyMathLab account. It looks like it's not. So you can, this is just, you would be putting your email address in here, but this is just an example of, maybe a potential student name. You have to, once you've typed it in, you have to type it in a second time. Everything has to be spelled exactly the same or it won't accept it. And then when you click on the username field, it will prompt you to use your username, something I did not type properly. Oh, I put an N for Trishna. Okay, it's Trisha. And now they match, and it's prompting you to use the email address as the username. You don't have to, so you could just put Trisha, but chances are someone by the name of Trisha already has asked to use that username. So it is saying that. And so in this case, I'll just add their MyMath last name. And that apparently is available. So now you have to put in a password. You'll see the requirements down below. I'll just put in my default 3123 password I use for default. And then you put your name in there. And you're going to be using an email address that you check regularly. So you don't have to use the student email up here. You don't have to use the Citrus College email. You can use whatever email you use a lot. And so make sure to use the one that you're most apt to check your email on. You do have to type the first few letters of United States here, and then fill in the rest of it. You have to agree to the terms, and if I were you, I would unclick this last box. And you create the account, and at this point, it's going to ask you to click to continue so that we'll create the course and link it to your Canvas class. You should be getting an email after this confirming that you have signed up for a Pearson account. You're then prompted to click the orange button to open MyLab and Mastering, and here's where you will be asked to pay for the course by finishing the registration process. So there's three options. I'm going to just allow and continue the cookies here. There's a few options. You have to buy the MyLab and Mastery with e-textbook. I wouldn't suggest that you spend the extra money for the multi-term. You're planning on passing this semester, correct? So you would just click right here at the symbol term access and then buy now and go through the next few pages to finish paying with a credit card. If on the off chance that you are part of the EOPS program or possibly the California Promise program, you might have a book voucher that allows you up to $100 credit at the bookstore. And if so, you might want to use that and only pay the difference of about $30 or $40 more for the code at the bookstore. So it is $90 here through the website, but it's, I think, $120 or $130 in the bookstore. So if you were given a $100 book voucher, obviously taking that off the price of $120 or $130 would make that more feasible for you. You still have to pay the difference, about $20 or $30. So here, if that was the case, you would click the access code, and after receiving the email from the bookstore in Follett, after purchasing it through the bookstore, the Owl Bookstore, they would send you a link with the code where you would put it in these 6 fields here. I'm going to go back and look at the other option that you can't see very well because they don't advertise it. It's this link down here for getting you 2 weeks of free access, with temporary access until you can come up with the money or maybe financial aid. So if you do click that link, you just have to finish the registration process by clicking yes, and you'll be getting emails regularly warning you that you only have so many days left before you become an inactive student. And if that happens for too long, I end up dropping you from the course. You do have to end up paying after this temporary access of 2 weeks expires. So your options, again, I'm just going to click no because I don't want this mock person, Trisha Connor, in my class, but you would finish the process by saying yes. So you have 3 ways to get into the class. You have the access code through redeeming a book voucher from the Promise program or EOPS program participation. You have an access code to give you 2 weeks of free access, and so that you can either eventually come up with an access code or come up with the money here to pay the most normal way, which is through the website. And that would be to click on this radio button and then click buy now, and you'll notice that the rest of the pages after here are pretty straightforward. Do not leave this process in the middle. If you're going to start this process, go all the way through and put all your information, click the next button and pay. And if you're not ready for that, just do the temporary access until you have a credit card ready and are ready to pay for this full registration. Okay, I'm canceling the registration here just to not also get Trisha Connor, this mock student, in my class. I wish you success this class, so make sure you email me if you have any questions.